Hey guys, welcome back to another video on solo leveling Arise Black Thunder here. So this will be the Beru BOT guide with Akari and Thomas. You can do like 1 minute 7 seconds. My friend managed to do it. And this will be the setup, like not the iron will, but 4-piece leather set that will help you crit on the like skills because that's the most important part. Like even though we have 93% base crit, but my Thomas skills won't crit, so that's the biggest kind of a handicap. That's why the best I could do was 1 minute and 12 seconds. And you need Guardian and Obsidian on Gogani because he will be really handy in the first initial mobs to one hit. And also Akari will also one hit the initial mob. So I'll show you obviously. Like I'm not kidding. I'm trying since 6 hours since yesterday and I'm tired and mentally drained. Like I tried every possible method, but still I'll show you the run like how you have to do it. If you manage to do it like 1 minute 7 seconds below 1 minute 10 seconds, so W, that will be like I'll be really glad that I could be of help. And shadows will be the same. And you can see like I really managed a good time on the initial mobs, but the final time was bad. And here I managed to do good time on Biru, but the initial mobs were late, so that's the thing. So dash 3 times and go to the middle ant and do the basic skill one, then go in between all five of them and do the basic skill 2. It will be little bit tricky to get in middle of them. Then immediately to Akari and basic skill 2 for the second wave of the mobs. And if you are lucky, then Akari alone will take out all the ants. Like you can see, only one is left. So do the basic skill 2 of Thomas to take out the remaining ants, dash down. And here is the tricky part. You have to do core attack to take out both the eggs and do basic skill 1 on the ant. And if you are lucky enough, you'll manage to stun him. And now basic skill 2 to take out the rest of the eggs and the break gauge of the ant. And switch to Thomas, basic skill 1 core, basic skill 2 core. Like there will be RNG with this mini boss, so you have to try again and again because sometimes he attacks you really fast. So it takes like 2-3 seconds more if you take out the X and then break him with the core attack. Like this whole run is the RNG final boss. Now here you have to dash one time and do one basic skill, then do Thomas ultimate and basic skill 2, and then pop your Akari and do her ultimate. Do remember you need that full moon buff, the 20% light damage increase, and then switch to Gogani and pop your shadows. Do the basic skill 1 core, basic skill 2, and while you are doing basic skill 2, cancel your animation and do the basic skill 1 to apply the debuff. And don't let him like run around because he dashes, so you need to be really quick. So here you could see like Thomas Ultimate, basic skill 2, now Akari, Shadows, Gogani, and basic skill 1, Core. And you can see like I did so fast in the initial mobs that I couldn't get the reset on the basic skill 1. So that is also the thing. Don't do your initial phases like me too fast. And now I'll like get the reset on the first skill, which you need for the debuff. And now like core attack, basic skill 1, core attack, if you don't want him to dash, so your Thomas skills needs to crit, and that will push him down to 50%. If he's down to 50%, he won't dash, and you could just do your skills and the basic attacks. And do see the 28% mark. As soon as he reaches that, you have to do the Thomas ultimate, and then you'll be able to take out the mobs. Like I said, you need good RNG on the mini boss, then on Biru, and also get that reset skill of Gogani, the basic skill one. And then Thomas skill needs to crit, so he goes down to 50%, so he doesn't dash. And then your rest of the skill also needs to crit, and your ult needs to crit. There is so much crit, but nothing is critting in my life since 6 hours, and all things were going good and the initial mobs were little late and I forgot to record this, dumbass. And this was the score I managed to get with the proper rotations. So now I'll show you my friend's run so you can understand better, and I'll put the link in the pinned comments, you can check it out. So shout out to Abdul Ashraf if I'm pronouncing the name right. So again, dash 3 times and the middle and basic skill 1. One additional thing he's doing is at the last ant he's doing a core attack, so you can skip that like this one. Just do your basic skill 2 and it will take out all of them. Now switch to Akari and her basic skill 2 for the next mobs. It is still fast, so you can slow it down. And basic skill 1 and Thomas basic skill 2 will take out like all the ants. Then dash down with your Gogani And if you are lucky enough, so you will be able to take out the both the eggs with the core attack and do the basic skill one, and he won't attack you, like he'll get some stunned. So basic skill one, and now go towards the other two eggs and do the basic skill two. And while he's doing that, switch to Thomas and he will break him, so you can start doing your skills. Like I said, it is really fast and you need the perfect RNG on your side. So pray to God to give you the perfect RNG, because I couldn't get it in 6 or 7 hours, maybe even more. So now all things will be same, like do a dash and a basic skill and then pop your ultimate and then do the basic skill too, then Akari ultimate, and then switch to Gogani and pop your shadows. Basic skill 1, core basic skill 2, cancel the animation of basic skill 2, and then do the basic skill 1. And if you're lucky enough and you have some like low frame rates and your phone lags, so it will like play to your advantage, you can break him. And while he's breaking, you need to be really quick to switch to Thomas so it doesn't waste time, because that break animation takes up 1 or 2 seconds, and if you are with Thomas you can already do the core attack and the basic skill till that animation happens. And also your skill needs to crit, otherwise he'll run away, like he'll do his dash attack, so it will take up like 2 or 3 seconds, so your skill needs to crit. So here Akari is doing his ult, and pop your shadows, Gogani, basic skill 1, core, and basic skill 2, cancel the animation, and then dash and do the basic skill 1. Like I don't understand how he gets that basic skill 1 as the first one. Like always I get the second one, which is like the light version of the break skill. It might be something I don't know, like it must be with the time or something like that. And you can see like his crits are on point, like 10 out of 10, even on the mini boss and on Beru. So now he is down to 50%, so obviously he won't like dash away. And now you have to just wait. As soon as he like reaches the 28% or 27% mark, do your Thomas ultimate the second time and it will finish him off. So like I said, it might be a case of the frames. Maybe 30 frames might give you more crit, I don't know. Like I tried everything, high graphics, low graphics, 30 frames, 60 frames, and 1 minute and 12 seconds is the best I could manage. So if you found this helpful, do give it a like, because I've been trying this thing for 7 8 hours. So let's aim for 20 likes on this video. And if you're new to the channel, you know the drill. Like, subscribe and share and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you next time. Till then, take care.